The Kings leading. Outside, Levine. And he drives in. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And stolen by McConnell. It's tipped. Here's LaRavia. The 6-footer's good.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now, here's McConnell. He gets that one.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
They double-team Ellis. And so Sacramento again turning it over.
Mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Halliburton. "27 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Levine wide open from outside off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Levine. Halliburton with the steal. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Pacers out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Pass to Walker. Inside. Here's Toppin. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And McConnell gets it to go.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Pass to Monk. Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
I tell you what, he's tenacious on the drive, isn't he? I mean, Monk constantly looking to get to the free throw line.
And Monk drops them both. Indiana leading. McConnell scanning the floor. Here's Mathurin. They get a hand on it. Pass to McConnell. Puts the move on.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Indiana, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Good on both. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Monk outside. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Indiana leading by 4. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. He doesn't hit that one. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Screen by Sabonis. Monk attacking. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
This is why Sabonis' teammates look to set him up for alley-oops. This is the type of chemistry that they have.
Payne with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Great teamwork leading to some exciting offense. DeRozan showing us how it's done with the alley-oop.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. He's off on the second.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Pass to Walker. Halliburton in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Halliburton's got 9.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Now here's Levine. 6 points for him. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 3. And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple-level score. And when he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
Shot's good by Walker.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
So both teams changing it up here. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. 1 for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jump off.
And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
For Sacramento, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And Ellis drops them both. Pacers leading by 7. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Siakam. Outside Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. 1:32 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to LaRavia. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution for your Kings. Murray. Zach LaVine.
1:24 left now here in the second. Pacers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
The line for the Pacers.
He's off on the first.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. The Kings trail by 8. Looking to get back on track here. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Siakam. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Outside DeRozan. Here's Levine. 6 points for him. Back to DeRozan. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Levine's shot is off. Pacers leading by 7. Pass to Nembhard. Now Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Ellis surveying the D. Murray with it. Fires the 3. And that one is off. And the first half is now in the books. Indiana out in front as they wrap up the second quarter on a 12-4 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Now, here's Halliburton. Here's Nesmith. That 3 off the mark. And so Levine will bring it up now for Sacramento. 7-point differential. To the middle. Out to DeRozan. In the corner, it's Monk. 6 on the shot clock. Levine inside the 3-point line. Sabonis. Siakam pulls it in. Halliburton outside. Indiana moving it around. A nice shot by Nesmith.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Pass to Monk. Back to Levine. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Second chance shot. Halliburton outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Kings trailed by 10. Knocked away. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Kick out to Levine. Sinks the 3-pointer. Levine's got 9.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Here's Nembhard. Rebound by Murray. the Kings trailing. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Here's Levine. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Indiana leading by 7. Here's Neesmith. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. He's got 9.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Down low. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Turner. And here's Indiana. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. So both teams making some changes here.
Substituting on the court.
Halliburton for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Halliburton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pacers.
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
For 3, Murray. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And it's Halliburton penetrating. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. And here are the Kings now to the paint. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Nembhard. No good on the 3. The Kings trail by 12. To the inside. Turner with the steal. Here's the break. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Hits it from 3-point range.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
And here's Levine. He's got 9. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine. They need this. Sacramento again missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Nembhard's shot is good.
Oh, a fantastic combo guard. Halliburton understands really how to score as well as distribute the rock.
And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Ellis. Pass to Sabonis. Ellis down low. Outside, Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Here's Siakam. Rebound by Murray.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Now here's Ellis. Stripped away. Nembhard with it. Outguarded by Murray.
First personal foul. Third team. Substituting on the court.
.32 seconds left to play in the third. Here's McConnell. And the 3 off target. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Down by 12. Outside, Levine. Pass to Laravia. And stolen by Siakam. Here's McConnell. And he lays it straight in. McConnell's got 8 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got a big advantage. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Sacramento has possession. It's a 14-point game. Outside, Levine. And it's McConnell with the rebound. And here are the Pacers now. Here's Mathurin. Good. And McConnell gets the assists. And the Pacers lead by 16.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic. You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense, no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Back to Murray. On the wing, Levine. Fires for 3. Toppin pulls it in.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Outside, Levine. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And DeRozan sends it back. Count that bucket.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Inside, the kick out to Walker. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Getting out there with the slam, DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
Mathurin for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Monk outside. Pass to Sabonis. Ball's knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Substituting on the court.
Pacers leading by 14. It's Nembhard on the wing. Oh, good with the triple.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
On the wing, Walker. The tray. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Sabonis. Walker with some nice D. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Nembhard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Keegan Murray. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Monk outside. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. To the paint. Halliburton with the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 18.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
Timeout, Sacramento. And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. Outside for Murray. Good on the triple.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
To the middle. Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
There's the steal. Lets it go with a 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Wide open look here for Murray. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Nembhard. Now Nesmith. Here's Halliburton. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Kings trailed by 20. In the corner, it's Levine. Now Sabonis. Turner covering. Sacramento moving it around. Here's DeRozan. The rebound by Turner. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pacers.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Tyrese Halliburton.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Halliburton right side. Sabonis with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. The shot by Monk is no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis.
Substituting on the court.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Pass to McConnell. Launches it. Ellis with some nice D. To end the drought, hits the 3-point bomb. 7 seconds left in the 4th quarter. That's a 2 from Mathurin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw good, Mathurin.
At the line for the Pacers. Mathurin.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an